Merry meet everyone! My name is Maja, but you can also call me KittyMoon, and you're now watching My Pagan Life. Once again, here coming to you right now. Right now! So, just for a few hours ago, or not a few hours ago actually, probably a few days ago, I was asked by a subscriber or someone to do a video on spirit animals, specifically because I did a video, one of my first videos actually, was about spirit animals, my totem and spirit animals, and I told you a little bit about what my spirit animals was, but for people who don't know what spirit animals is, it may be hard to understand if you don't know what it is in the first place. So this person asked me to do a video talking about what spirit animals are, how to get started off, and, you know, what kinds of spirit animals there are. So that's what I'm going to be dedicating this video to. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the basics about spirit animals and spirit guides. So let's do it. So let me just start off by saying that I'm going to address this as spirit guides. Spirit animals goes under the category of spirit guides. A spirit guide is a metaphysical figure, or it's a guide of some sort, spiritual guide, that has been with you your entire life, and that kind of helps you and that guides you through your life, and that helps you with life's questions, and it guides you through such things. Now, this practice and this belief of spirit guides comes from shamanism, or shamanic Wicca, the tradition of shamanism. It's believed that spirit guides, they are guides that guide you through your life. They are your companions throughout your whole life, most of the time, and they're always there. Now, spirit guides can appear as not only animals, but also humans, or nothing at all, but a source of kind of spirit. But it's really common with spirit animals, and I have a spirit animal. I've been working on my relationship to spirit animals, and I found out that the cat is my specific spirit animal, and I've gotten a little bit more in contact with it, and talked a little bit to it, and so on and so forth. So, types. I've basically already mentioned the types of spirit guides, except for that there's not much to say, because when we talk about spirit animals, for example, because I'm going to use this as an example because this is what the person who suggested this video specifically asked about. When it comes to spirit animals, any animal can be your spirit animal. Now, please do bear in mind that not everyone has a spirit animal, but it is probably very likely that you have one if you believe in this sort of practice. Now, a spirit animal can be any animal. It can be any real animal. It can actually be a magical creature as well, and these include dragons, unicorns, and other mythical creatures. But it's mostly common for people to have normal animals, and I have a cat, for example, which is a really common animal. These animals represent very many different things, you know, everything from mystery to happiness, but mostly they symbolize the things that you are probably missing in your life, and that these animals need to portray and help you with developing in yourself. You know, it can be anything, and you have to open your mind when it comes to spirit animals, because when you are trying to find your spirit animal, it's not sure that you get the spirit animal you want. Me getting the cat, for instance, was not really much of a coincidence, because I've, throughout my whole entire life, known for loving cats. I've always been known for loving cats and drawing them and stuff like that. I was like always the cat person. But anyway, the thing you probably want to know by now, because you know all the basic information that you need to know in order to find your spirit animal, well, you need to try and find your spirit animal. And how do you do this? Well, multiple ways actually. Some people prefer choosing their spirit animal, but I do not like that way because I feel like it becomes kind of artificial. And I think it becomes kind of weird when you choose who to be your guide. A very popular or a very common way of finding your spirit animal is through meditation. You can take a 5 to 10 minutes guided meditation that is specifically directed at trying to find your spirit animal. the meditation I tried was the one that Dragon Feather on YouTube said that she used. It's called a drumming meditation that's 9 minutes long, and was actually pretty useful. And that's where I met my spirit animal, and so on and so forth. So I will leave a link in the description below so that you can try it out and see for yourself. Now, another thing you're probably wondering about if you don't know much about spirit animals is that, how do I seek guidance from these animals? Or these guides? Like, is there any way to connect with them specifically when you've come in a state of meditation and you're meeting up with them? How do you seek guidance from them? Now, this was something I also wondered about when I started with working with spirit animals. And I learned that when you can come in contact with your spirit animal whenever you want, whenever you need. And from there, when you've met them, you can ask them questions. Now, these include, for example, if you want to get to know your spirit animal, you can ask, what are you, who are you, what's your name, and these types of questions. I have asked that to my spirit animal, and I can actually tell you a little bit about my spirit animal so that you get an idea. My spirit animal is a black cat. She looks like a house cat, but she's completely black. She's maybe a little bit bigger than a house cat. I'm not quite sure yet. What I do know is that she is really quiet. She is really majestic. She's wise. That's kind of something that I really get from her, the information. She's really calm, and she's really wise, and she's really so on and so forth. And her name is Arena. It is a name I haven't bumped into much, but I asked her for her name, and she responded. It took some time, because you won't always immediately get an answer. But her name is Arena, and so far it has worked so well for me. I can always take contact with my spirit animal whenever I need to. And so I grab the opportunity when I have time and have the need. I guess there isn't much more to say about it. I hope you've got a basic overview. I hope this helped you get started. When it comes to working on with spirit animals, you just repeat the same things. You try and come in contact with your spirit animal, and you try to develop your knowledge and expand your knowledge on that point in your own personal way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this, once again, answered some of your questions. If there are some things you're still wondering about or that I left out, make sure to comment that down in the description. I mean comments below. If you have a suggestion for a future video, I would be so glad to hear it, so make sure to comment that as well. Subscribe to this channel for more weekly videos on Wicca, paganism, and witchcraft. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching once again, and blessed be.
Come on.